Hello, I'm Ian Tewksbury with Red Hat Consulting, and today I'm joined by Cameron Wyatt, also from Red Hat Consulting, and today we're going to be talking about designing your cloud for the end user. So Cameron, you've been a user before. What did you have to do when you wanted to provision something from a cloud?
Well, first I had to order it.
Then did you have to get it signed in triplicate?
I did, but then I sent it in.
Did it get sent back?
Yep, then it got queried.
Then did it get lost?
Unfortunately, but luckily I found it.
And then did it get lost again?
It did.
And then did it get buried in soft peat?
Yep, but then 3 months later, it was recycled as firelighters.
And then after all that time, did you finally end up with the infrastructure you requested?
It did, yeah. It only took 6 months though.
I mean, 6 months to get your infrastructure as a user, I'm pretty happy. No, I'm not a very happy person.
No, you're not happy.
So how can you make this better?
Well, today we're going to be talking about designing your cloud for the end user. We're not going to be talking about building your cloud from an engineer's perspective. Yes, we all like technology. We want to put all the fancy puzzle pieces together, but we're really going to focus on the user. They're going to be the ones that are using your system, and so it just makes sense to talk to them as the main focus of this. So Ian, what would you like to see in a cloud?
Well, I'd like you to first come ask me what I want in a cloud, and then I want to start giving you a wish list of an easy-to-use UI and something that I can get quickly.
Okay, and can I just email you and ask you what you think?
No, I get too many emails. You should probably just come talk to me as a person.
Okay, so you're a user of my system. I'm going to come talk to you. I'm going to find out what's on your wish list. I might also take a look at some things that you're not happy with the current system so I can make sure I don't make those mistakes again in the future, right?
Yeah, as a user of your system, I'm sure I have a long list of complaints about it being too slow or not giving me what I actually want.
Okay, so now that I've talked to the user, what happens next?
Well, then you can start designing a solution based on my wants as the user. So how do you go through that design process?
Well, the first thing you're going to want to do is take a look at all the different paradigms that you want to incorporate in your solution. Do you want containers with OpenShift Container Platform? Do you want hybrid cloud management using something like CloudForms? Do you want content management, configuration management? Are you going to have a private cloud? Do you want to be able to cloud burst to a public cloud? These are all things that you need to take in consideration at this point. But the problem is you can't take a look at all of those right off the bat. You probably want to start small, right, Ian?
Yeah, I mean, if you try to do all that at the same time, then you're probably not going to deliver something that actually works. And as a user, I don't care if it can do all that if it doesn't work.
Okay, that makes sense. So let's say we finish the design phase. So what else should we take a look at?
So when you start talking about policies, what do we have to talk about? Well, we have to talk about making sure that that paperwork isn't getting in the way. Well, how do we do that? Well, start automating that, right? If you're automating the provisioning of your infrastructure, you can also automate the approval process. You can automate the security. So how can we start automating the security right from the beginning?
Well, we probably want to loop in the security team from the very beginning. They're going to become a user of this system. So just like I went and I talked to Ian before about what it is that he liked and what he wanted to see, we're going to bring in members of the security team, and they're going to be users of this system. So they're going to be involved with us throughout the entire process. They're going to be in the design phase. When we talk about policies, they're going to be involved there to make sure that everything fits. And then this way, we make sure that we don't have 6 months of policies in front of this awesome new system that we built. And speaking of building this new awesome system, what comes after that?
Well, the next step after considering your policies is your favorite part, Cameron. You get to start implementing it.
You do. So this is where you take all of the different puzzle pieces. You're looking at containers, you're looking at VMs, you're looking at reporting and management solutions and configuration management. And here's where you've already designed it. You know that you're going to start small. This is where all the puzzle pieces come together.
So are you going to be putting all those puzzle pieces from CloudForms and containers and VMs together all at the same time?
Nope. You're going to start small, and we're going to do this in iterative cycles. So I'm going to build a little bit, and then we're going to do the whole process again. So I'm going to go back to my user. I'm going to say, hey, what do you think about this? Does this fit some of the things on your wish list? Yeah, I'm not going to have everything right off the bat because we're doing a little chunk at a time. But what I do have, does this work for you?
So then can I tell you that I don't like all of it and some of this was just bad and just throw it out?
You can.
Listeners want to start down this path of designing their cloud for the end user. How can they start doing that?
So this is where Red Hat Consulting really comes into play. We've done this, we've seen it before, and we've implemented it many times. So maybe you have some cloud right now in your organization that you'd like to see re-envisioned. Well, if that's the case, please reach out to your account executive and we can do a discovery session. In that discovery session, we can tell you what Red Hat Consulting brings to the table and what we can do for you. Also, please like and share this video. Thank you.